Okay, in this tutorial we'll continue looking at the soft body physics. And in case you're not familiar with all my rigid body dynamics tutorials that I have in a playlist, there's something important about when you run these animations. So let's just run this. I have this set as a soft body object with all the values in the vertex group set to 0, and these are all set to 0.3. And so let me just run it real quick. You can see it comes down here. It bounces on this. Let me run this up to the total number of frames that we normally see, 250. Whoops. Like that, and it's running down. So it's almost down. Let's see if it's going to make it the whole way. Oh, and then it resets. So what if I just move it up like this to say 300? I'm going to run it again. You can see when you have, a limited number of vertices and stuff. Now you notice when it got past 250 there, the simulation quit. Let me go back. I'll just move it up to 250. See, it just dies after that. But I wanted to see what happens after that. So you have to make sure you come into the cache for the soft body. So where is it? Soft body cache, right here. All right, and then make sure you crank it up in here, maybe 350. Okay. And then when you come up into here as well, see that? That also is not 250. That's no longer set there as well. So you have to set it per object. In this case, 350, like that. Okay, now let's run it. Now when it resets, it should run through and it should pick up at least 350 frames. So I can run this up to 350, and the simulation can continue. And you'll see it down here. You see that you barely see little orange markers, and now they're adding it to the scene, and the simulation is continuing down there. All right, because I've seen this and people have emailed me about that over the past. With this, with rigid bodies, with fluid simulations, all that, you need to crank up the cache if you want to see more than just the basic 250 frame simulation. All right, then you have the speed of the simulation. Where's my speed button for this? I always lose the speed button. No, it's not under the cache. I know it's not there. Right here, here's the simulation speed. This doesn't make it go faster, it just speeds up the amount of time. So let's crank it up a little bit for this one. Like that. We'll leave that one the same. Alright, now let's rerun it. And you can see it's moving through the simulation faster for this cube, but this one's still simulating at the same rate. Alright, so if you don't believe it, I'll go back and press that to 1 in this case, and I'll turn this. I'll get this one here, and I'll turn the speed of that simulation up to say 5, and then you're going to see that it's going to be bouncing around. This will be bouncing around a lot faster. Almost too fast, I guess, huh? Oh, 50. I wanted 5. Obviously, you can see it's out of control, right? Yet this one's moving slower. So it gives you a lot of cool control over the kind of things that you want to do. And there it goes. All right, well, that's all I wanted to point out for this lesson, and I'll see you in the next lesson.